Welcome back. In this video we are going to make some minor design improvements to our app. So for example, at the top I want to have the action bar as we had it before, but as you can see here we have this little border, and only within that white area is where I can draw. Okay, so this gray border that we have here is not available for drawing. All right, so let's add this to our app. In order to do so, I'm going to go to my activity main XML because that's where the drawing view is displayed, and I'm going to add a little margin. So I'm going to say that I want to have a margin towards all directions of 5 density pixels. And then I want to have a background. So I'm going to say background, and here I'm going to use @drawable, and here I'm just going to enter a name of something that doesn't exist yet. So I'm just going to say background underscore drawing underscore view underscore layout. Okay, pretty long name, but that's what it is. And as you can see, this drawable resource file doesn't exist yet. And that is cool because now I can just go ahead and say create drawable resource file, and it's just going to create this file for me. So I can just leave it as it is now. Selector main drawable, that's fine. But then once I'm here, I can adjust it. So now let me adjust it real quick. So for example, I want this not to be a selector, but I want this to be a shape. So let this be a shape, and the shape should be a rectangle. So here I'm going to use shape rectangle. So there's this property called Android shape. And then within that, I would like to have a solid color. So I'm going to create a solid in there with a color of white. So I'm just gonna use white here. And then surrounding it, I would like to have a stroke. Okay, so this is this gray border that we had. So I'm gonna create this stroke with a width of 0.5 density pixels and a color of 9AA2AF. All right, so this is going to be this grayish color. Now let's look at the activity. You can see the error disappeared because the file does exist now, and we created the file. And before we test that, we of course need to make sure that it's either 6Fs or 8Fs. And of course, this color also needs a hashtag at the start. So then we can go ahead and test this application. And as you can see, we get this little border which surrounds our canvas. So now we can only draw within that canvas. All right, so that's already it for this video. See you in the next one.